On Saturday, June 11th at Perrysburg Junior High School, it's the 5K Rumble Run to help fight lung cancer. To sign up, you can go to our website at foxtoledo.com and click on the As Seen On icon. Now, Josie Langsdorf will be there. Last summer, doctors diagnosed Josie with lung cancer. The lifetime non-smoker was told she had only months to live, but an extraordinary operation saved her life. Tonight, Josie is in the house to tell her incredible and inspirational story as we go one-on-one. Josie, you have a very interesting story to tell.
Yes, I do.
You've been very athletic. You did a lot of things in the past. You did a lot of walks, a lot of different runs, a lot of different ways to stay active. And then you were diagnosed with lung cancer. Just bring us up to speed because you've had one heck of a year.
I sure have. Actually, it started off with pain in my chest. And I went to the doctor, and they originally diagnosed me with heartburn. And I just knew something wasn't right. So after going back several times, they finally found that I had a tumor, and it was pushing on my pulmonary artery, and they told me that I was inoperable and that I probably wasn't going to make it very long. That was in June. In July, they told me that it was lung cancer, which I was shocked. I'm a lifelong non-smoker. My parents didn't smoke, no history of smoking. So it was shocking, because the diagnosis is not good. If you look at the statistics of lung cancer, there's 85% of the people die within 5 years. More people die from lung cancer than breast, colon, and prostate combined. It's shocking, and people don't talk about it. I think people associate it with smoking, so they just assume you caused it to yourself.
So
and that's not the case.
What happened? I mean, what went through your mind? I mean, you've got two young daughters. You've got a husband at home. What, an entire family. What went through your mind, and what did you do?
Fear. I was scared out of my mind. I cried, of course. We all cried. And then I thought, I can't let this be. I have to do something. So my radiologist told me, get out of Toledo, go get another opinion. So I went down to Ohio State. And there they told me that they would operate on me. So in October, they removed my lung. They removed my whole left lung. I have to say, I don't really feel any different. I know that sounds weird, but I really don't. When I walk upstairs, I kind of huff and puff a little bit, but it just takes a couple seconds, and then I get right back.
So they removed your entire lung? Is that where the cancer was basically located? Or?
Yes, it was in my bronchial tube, pushing against the pulmonary artery.
And once they removed your lung, were you cancer-free, or how did that work?
Well, yes, I only had the one tumor. The problem for me was I had a major complication, which doesn't happen often, but it happened to me. And I had a fistula, so they had to repair that, and it was a major surgery. But I had to get healthy again. I wasn't healthy. I'd lost weight. So that took about 2 months to gain my strength back, and I had the surgery, which lasted about 11.5 hours. They cut me from hip to hip. They took the muscle out of my stomach and wrapped it around my fistula, and then they obviously cut my back open again, because they take your lung from your back. And then I also have a scar here, and it was some surgery. I remember waking up and thinking, I saw the clock when I woke up, and I thought, oh my gosh, 12 hours. But I made it.
Tell me this. So after you got diagnosed with cancer, how hard was it to tell your family, to explain to your girls, this is what mom's going through, this is what we're going to be going through as a family for the next several months?
You know, Joe, those are moments I'll never forget in my life. I'll never forget even what I was wearing that day when I told the girls that I had cancer.
How did you tell them? Because they're young.
My little one's 8. I was very honest from the get-go. I remember coming home the day I found out. I told both the girls at the same time that I had cancer, that I had lung cancer. At the time, I personally didn't know all the statistics of lung cancer. When I started doing the research, then I got scared. When you see 85% of the people die within 5 years, it's not the cancer I wanted. Not that you want any cancer, but those are scary stats.
What message do you have for those that are out there?
Hope. There's hope. You gotta get second opinions, and there's just hope. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. You gotta, don't give up.
The race is on June 11th. Tell us a little bit about the race, because
Yes.
it's very important, and as you said, it helps a lot of people.
It sure does, and we need people to come. We need awareness to this disease. The race is on June 11th at Perrysburg Junior High School, and this year they're doing something different. They're going to actually do a fun run for kids. They're going to start that at 8:30 in the morning. It's $5, and it's only a half a mile. Then at 9 o'clock starts the 5K run, and then at 9:05 starts the 5K walk or 1 mile walk, whichever you'd like to do. And you can find all the information about the race at www.freetobreathe.org.
And when you get outside, when you breathe the fresh air, when you get to work out again, you get to participate in a bunch of different sporting events, you get to be Josie again. What's that like? You have your life back.
It's funny that you say that, because it is different. Just to hear the birds chirping, just to see the sun rising, it's a different feeling. You appreciate things a lot more.
You're an inspiration, you're a success story, and you're certainly a good cause. You're supporting a good cause, and we wish you the best of luck. We're glad you're doing well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me. This is wonderful.